The Navy has gotten rid of its ratings, an over 200-year-long tradition. Mass hysteria, dogs and cats sleeping together, everything is on fire, run! After over 240 years of ratings in the United States Navy, taken over from the British Navy idea of ratings, the Navy has announced last week, willy-nilly, gone, done. We're not doing that thing anymore. It's stupid. We hate it. You guys are going to numbers like everybody else in the military. Quit trying to be different, you friggin' squids. Okay, so possibly there may be other reasons they're doing this. Get us more, I mean, obviously we're getting more in line with other services who use more of a number system. They're doing it to keep people able to move on different tracks and find their specialty. I mean, who knows? It could work out, but bottom line is this wasn't handled well at all. This was one of those things where they just dropped it on us in a nav admin and went about their merry way and didn't have a lot of guidance about it afterwards. I've essentially seen about 2 Navy Times articles that have given any kind of real light on the subject, and they're really light on a lot of information. We don't know how the rating tests are going to work after this. Not really sure how A School is going to work out of this. They gave us a little bit about A School, but not a whole lot. And overall, the whole thing just seems like, I've got a few days left in office, I'm just going to push this out right now. Okay. It's not like the Navy isn't used to getting changes constantly. It's like, it's kind of what we do. I mean, just look at the uniform thing. I was about to make a video about the new uniform, and this kind of trumped it. You know, maybe we can go back and look at that. I'll just say bottom line, personally, if you have fond memories of dungarees, you're a lying liar who lies. But I never wore the new green ones, so I don't know. Blue ones weren't that bad to me. Anyway. So, you know, we have a long history of merging ratings and creating this kind of smaller groups, people with more generalized knowledge and little NECs here and there of more specialized knowledge. So how is that going to affect coming into this new paradigm? Can we not call bosu's-based boats anymore? I kind of think that's not going away, and in a weird way, I think the crossed anchors is going to find a way to stick around. Some other ratings with less iconic imagery, you know, maybe they're kind of gone other than, you know, a general description. I mean, the other services do have descriptions beyond their MOS. I mean, 0311 is an infantryman, so, I mean, there's no reason a 0255B can't still be called a gunner. The big thing here is tradition, beyond just, you know, kind of throwing in everybody's laps. You know, we've had ratings their entire time we've existed. We took it from the Brits. You know, I went through 3 ratings of my own in my lifetime. You know, I was a yeoman, which is another OG rating that kind of gets forgotten about. It goes back to pre-British days. I was a journalist. It goes back to the 50s. We merged into the mass communication rating in 2006. And now all those ratings are gone. It doesn't really affect me. I mean, my retirement papers still say MC1 on them, so I'll always have that. Those have been around a long time. You know, I understand, and even those, I've seen a lot of people who have only been in 6-8 years who are really defensive of their rating title. They're not really wanting to lose it. They don't want to become Petty Officer Second Class Smith. They like being boats. They like being BM2. They like being Gunner's Mate Second Class. They have pride in their rates. And I don't think it's going to change that much, because you're still going to be doing that job. It's kind of, in one way, it's kind of a cosmetic thing. Another way, it is kind of letting you be able to branch out into more areas. Going back to the rating merger stuff, you know, I never could get why they never merged. With all the mergers going on, they never merged damage control and hull technician. Don't get it. Why did RPs never just become an NEC for YNs? Who knows why the military does what it does, and then they combine rates don't make any sense, you know. But, you know, it's part of the game, and we'll see where it goes from here. I think this was handled extremely poorly. You know, I'd really like to see what's going to happen with the rating tests. You know, that was one thing that's very unique to the Navy. You know, we actually take a knowledge test as a big part of our promotion. Other services have always been jealous of that. They wish they had that. You know, and then a lot of people in the Navy said they thought it was stupid that, you know, you get promoted basically on how well you memorize stuff. So give or take on that, I think the tests are going to stick around in some way. How that's going to work with, you know, a more generalized knowledge career field, you know, we'll see. Are they going to make specialized tests? Maybe eventually they do get away from the tests altogether. because it seems like they're really pushing the Navy to become more standardized with the rest of the services. So that's all I got on it. We'll see where it goes. I don't know if it's actually the worst idea in the world. I do think it was handled absolutely horribly. Let me know what you think. America, sailors around the world, even the military people. Did you like the rating system? Do you think we were a bunch of weirdos for it? I know some of you did. Let me know in the comments. This is MC1 formally signing off from the land of retirement. Peace.